going well, man. We're very excited about it. Things have been cool. Just playing, dude. You know, doing our thing every night.
So your CD release, what did you call it? Maxwell's CD release show?
Basically, yeah. It was cool, man. You know, fans got rowdy as expected. Yeah, dude, it was a blast. Like the label came out, everybody that's supported us over the last few years.
I saw you when you played there with Weather Star back a couple months ago. There was 50 people there.
No, actually there were 89 people there. It always looks like sort of empty, but it never actually is. It's a weird room. It's only 200 caps, so it looks tricky, but it was a blast. This time around, about the same crowd.
It's not bad. Alright, so you released 2 EPs with no label.
Yeah.
And so you went, I guess you went through all the label stuff when you were writing this album. Was it like any different in producing and writing this album?
No, not even. We were almost done this record before that one. We were almost done this record before Doghouse got involved. We had gone in. We recorded 3 or 4 tracks in November of last year, right after I moved back from Portland, and we had those and we sent them out. Trevor, the guy that helped produce the first record and the second one, his brother's got to use the bathroom.
Oh, true.
Sorry. Go for it.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, it's all good, man.
You got prime merch territory right next to the bathroom.
Dude, I am. In case of an emergency, I can just hop on over. But yeah, like they got involved sort of towards the later part of recording. Like I said, we recorded in November 3 songs. Then we decided. Trevor was just like, you know, fuck it, man. Let's just do a whole record and see what happens. And so we did. And like I don't know, 2/3 of the way through it, we Doghouse, who we've known for a little while. We've danced back and forth together. Hit us up, and we were like, now seems like the best time to do it. So we decided to put it out.
Not bad.
There is someone in there, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you went basically almost 2 full-length albums, but 2 EPs independently. Why did you end up like decide to go to label? Because I remember there was a lot of controversy and talk back and forth, like how you guys were like the ideal band or the idea of a do-it-yourself band, but you ended up going to label.
We still are. You know, I mean, it's not like we're not being bought on the tours, and we're not, you know, we're doing all this shit ourselves. It's the way it goes, you know. We doing everything independently. You know, there are way more politics involved now than there used to be. And we hit a glass ceiling as a band. We were like, you know, doing this ourselves. We got as big as we could independently. We were aware of that a year and a half ago. So we both, on one hand, we needed to find a label to grow, but Doghouse is really one of the few, if not only, labels I've ever had any real desire to sign with. So you might as well call it fate that it ended up working out the way it has.
Did you have them in mind before you guys even thought about signing to a label?
I've had Doghouse in mind since we started the band. You know. And
if you get to that level, Doghouse is someone you want to be with.
Yeah, and it worked out so that we were able to do it. Like it all lined up. You know, it's a very casual partnership. Like we're splitting everything down the middle. It's just for this record. We have no commitments other than that. We're just excited to work together. You know.
So it's a kind of like a trial run to see how you guys like each other, or
not even a trial run. It's just, you know, like we were like, look, you know, we don't want to. Signing a band to a 7-album deal or shit like that is generally the label is looking to fuck with you. There's something sketchy about a 7 or 8 album deal. Like, come on, you know. Like, and since they offered up the offer and the fact that it was them was just too good to turn down. Like, you know. And I mean, when I say the offer was too good, I mean like they paid to record the record. You know, like which was, you know, and that was afterwards. Like this was recorded, the whole record was recorded on spec. We were like, let's see what happens. And we had a payment system set up with Trevor, a producer, and then Doghouse came in and worked it out so that he was basically able to get paid faster. You know, I mean, and the record only cost $6-7 grand to do. So you know, we kept it low budget, but it turned out great. Trevor's a fantastic talent.
Cool. So you have all of these good things to say about labels and your relationship with label. What goes with the first 2 songs on the album? Those seem a little in the opposite direction.
Well, those, you know, man, they're there are very few respectable labels out there anymore. They're signing bands, mediocre risk in anything. Mediocre risk equals mediocre return. And money's drying up and everybody's getting real scared to sign anything that could either go big or not do anything at all. Everybody's looking to just coast right above, you know. It's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, like being working like shitty jobs your whole life because you don't want to spend 2 years real broke to make a buttload, make a ton more money or something like that. You know, like not wanting to go to job training because it's going to cost you in the short term. You know, and those first two songs are less. You know, Shock and Awe was written basically a summary of. It's an introduction to the record. You know, the songs on it are about the last 3.5 years of my life, and that song I wrote summing them up. Like, look, this is the shit.
Oh shit!
Sorry,
it's all good.
Oh, did you? Don't it?
I know.
I'll interview from up here now. Wait, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Hop back, brother. Don't be weird. I should have invited you earlier.
It's alright, we'll do this now.
But so,
whatever, it's fine.
it was, Shock and Awe is an intro to the record. Sort of like, these are the things that have happened over the leading up to now. This is the summary of what has occurred. And, I'm going to write about things that, like, you know, over the rest of the record, I'm going to write about what's happened. And it's not, you know, don't lay the whole back. And losing weight for you is sort of it's not so much about labels and whatnot. It's about a few specific incidents in my life that occurred where I was self-sacrificing for the sake of people that didn't necessarily care about me. You know? So there are a lot of labels I don't like, and I don't like their style. But there are other labels that I really do like. You know, that do it, that are still doing it for the right reasons. You know. Bands like ours and bands that are way bigger than ours weren't always on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine and J14, and it's gonna come back. It's gonna return to that day again. And when it happens, bands that, you know, the popular kids in school who decided to pick up guitars because they wanted to get laid more aren't gonna be around after that because the money's gonna dry up. And they're like, band dudes have always historically been losers and outcasts, and that's the way it should be, and that's the way it will eventually return to. And I'm cool with that. I miss the $5 show more than anything in the world. You know how hard it is to get somebody to be like, all right, yeah, $5. Even in a fucking hall show, they're like $12, $15. Like, you know.
I mean, you got a $12 show for like 10 bands tonight.
Yeah. So I mean, that, like, tonight's good. Like, it's $12. Like, no, 16 as a matter of fact. So this was $1 a band. Like, so this is cool, but you know, a 4-band bill where they're looking to charge $15, like, you know, in a place like a hall show, like promoters that get greedy, like things like that. It's just, you know, it's not right. There are a lot of people doing it for the wrong reasons, but eventually those people are going to fall by the wayside. It's going to get back to the way it used to be.
It seems like everyone but the bands are making money in that case.
Well, yeah, in that case, you know, who knows where the fucking money's going.
Yeah.
You know, we just, I don't know, we run shit like a band that cares about the bands we're on tour with and playing. You know, we're all in this together. If we're not, we're just gonna fuck each other, you know. Yeah. I guess you, me, and everyone we know has been known to switch out members and kind of change the lineup a little bit. Yeah.
Is in any of that changing up coming to the lineup you have now? Is that where kind of the additional instruments and brass came in that album? Because it was a big addition from the old songs. It works well, and I was just curious about that.
It was more of a, like, Bud just happened to be able to play, like, Bud plays trumpet, our keyboardist, one of them, plays trumpet now, and when like, some of the songs just lended themselves to it, you know? Like, they're meant to be textures and whatnot, but they were just sort of a weird, like, fuck it, let's give it a shot, you know? We've thrown everything into whatever, we're a band that, in instead of thinking why are we doing this, we're thinking why aren't we doing this, you know? And that may lead to people like not being down with the fact that we get stranger in certain areas or not, but we don't give a shit. It's all good to us.
I was just thinking we're gonna have to do a lot of lip reading.
So why did you guys decide to re-record "Living the Dream"? Because I thought that was one of the best songs you'd written, and I kind of missed the "Yes We Can" part in every chorus. I was curious why that got redone.
We just thought, like, you know, there was a bunch of shit that I wanted to do with the record, what I wanted to do with that song when we recorded it, that everybody was real shook about, like, shaking about doing. They were like, no, we're gonna sound too much like Say Anything or blah blah blah. People are gonna think we sound like this. And my attitude was always like, fuck it, dude, let's just do what we do.
Yeah.
And we essentially re-recorded the song the way I wanted to record it when we fucking released it in the first place. So people are like, you guys changed it. It's like, no, this is the old version. Like, it's just, you know, also people like, people have said that like the vocals are more polished. That's just because I've been singing the song for 4 years. Like, that shit was out of my range when we started it. Like, it took forever to sing it, but you know, man, I wanted to re-record the original version with all the stuff we had in it. Because I felt way more secure about who we were at this point.
So what are some of your favorite songs to play live? Now that you kind of you've played all of the EP songs, all the 2 EP songs for so long, what are some of your favorite tracks you have?
I really like right now I really like playing a little bit more, and I really like playing I Can Get Back Up Now. Like, they're my 2 favorites. Other than that, our first and our last songs, just, it doesn't matter what they are. I love those because I always throw my entire body in it.
Are there songs you really like don't play anymore that you wish you guys all could play, or some songs you don't play that you personally would prefer to play?
I want to get back to playing I Can Spit on Fire. Every once in a while. But that's about it. Like, you know, I think playing old stuff, because it's old and it's like nostalgic, but some of it almost doesn't make sense with our modern sound. Like, we do that for like old fans and like get down with that. Yes. $10. Thank you very much for coming tonight. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna finish up. Just what are some of your favorite places to play? And do you prefer like rooms like this, or do you prefer like Maxwell's? And what are some of your favorite cities to play?
I like to pack us in like sardines, no matter what the case. I don't care how big we get. I always want to play a smaller room than fans we have. That's it. You know, I don't want to have to worry about filling a room. I always want it to be really hot and